Hey folks, Adam here from Elite Demonstrations. I'm showing off this. It is my glass shelf. I went with the two-door glass shelf, 4 shelves, and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks about installation, how to do it correctly, some of the potential pitfalls, and we're going to tell you all about this. This is a product that I wanted to display my action figures. I don't have them all up yet, but I wanted to have a few up so you could get a feel for it. And frankly, there's plenty of room on this shelving unit. It's much bigger than I expected, which is great. These are 8-inch figures, 9-inch with Andre the Giant, and you can see there's plenty of room between shelves, which makes it not look cluttered, and that is a big deal for me. So what's fantastic about this? Now, first off, this is a tempered glass, which is really significant. I dropped some of these sheets setting it together. They didn't crack or scratch, and that was nice. So let's go over some of the setup and discuss some of that as well. So during assembly, the first thing you're going to set up is the bottom piece. These little plastic pieces go in there as door stoppers. Don't hit them with a hammer. They're kind of tight to squeeze in, but you're just going to push them in as best you can. You don't want to flatten them out with a hammer. Then, of course, you're going to build the glass shelves around it. These little guys are going to be the key to assembly. Show you this. And there's a little rubber gasket that goes to where the metal isn't actually touching the glass. Make sure you don't forget that. I did forget it on a few of them, but for the most part, there's a little rubber gasket that goes in, and then you screw it together. Pretty simple, actually. Now, for me, I decided, one thing I forgot to do when I had to go back is there is a little piece of plastic right here that separates the 2 panes of glass. The whole thing took me about 15 minutes to assemble, but I had to redo the panes of glass. And then the other piece is I decided not to use the doors because I wanted to be able to access my action figures quickly. But the doors were easy to set up. They are set over here on the side in case I decide to add the doors again. And they just slide in with little plastic brackets right here and then screw down with 2 screws. So I kind of like the look without that front door, but to each his own. Now this is a fantastic shelf. It is much heavier than I thought, so another tip is go ahead and set it up where you think you're going to keep it, because once you get all this glass in place, you're not going to want to move it around. On top of that, do wait until, in my case, it was 2 boxes that came, so wait to get started until both of the boxes arrive. All right, so it's just that simple. I think it looks nice. You can see it's much larger than I expected. If we measure it, excuse me, we're going to see it is 31 inches wide. And see if I can get to the floor. It's going to be a solid, I don't know, about 65 inches. So folks, this is a really nice setup. See, the shelves are ultra deep, so I can put a whole bunch of action figures on here. Whatever you're trying to display, you do want it big enough. And yeah, it's a solid 12.5 inches deep. That makes for very nice shelves, and I would assume that the top and bottom are a little bigger. I went with the black. I think that looks nice. I might even add some lighting in here, but this is a good-looking product that really is displaying my action figures correctly. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. Stylish, sophisticated, and chic, and it can't be beat. All right, folks, I'm Adam from Elite Demonstration, showing off the best of the best so you can forget the rest. Go ahead and check it out. You're going to love it. Goodbye, my friends.